Good morning, friends. Previously we learned about the direct proportion. We saw some examples that are given in your textbook. So again, let's remember revise what is a direct proportion. Direct proportion means if ratio of two quantities is same, then they are said to be in a direct proportion. Or in a simple word, we can say that if value of one quantity increase and value of another quantity is increased corresponding, then they are called in a direct proportion. You need to remember that ratio is same of two quantity, then they are called direct proportion. Equation for direct proportion is a1 divided x1 divided by 1 is equal to x2 divided. You can consider a and b as a variable. a1 divided b1 is equal to a2 divided b2. Then it is also correct. Now we will start example 5 that is also given in your textbook. So example 5 is the scale of map is given. So this is the scale. Two cities, both are in a centimeter. Two cities are 4 centimeter apart on a map. Find the actual distance between them. So ratio is given 1:2. It is 3 crore. So value of x will be 1, x1 will be 1, y1 is equal to 3 crore. x2 is 4. What is the value of y1? That we need to find. So it is in a direct proportion. So x1 divide y1 is equal to x2 divide y2. 1 divide 3 is equal to 4 divide 9. Cross multiply because we need to find y2. So by 1 multiply by 2 is equal to 4 multiply. So here y2 is equal to 12. So you can write it is 12, 10 raised to 7 centimeter. You can write in exponent 70, it means 10 raised to 7 centimeter. y2 is what? 12 multiply 10 raised to 7 centimeter. Clear? Now next you can also convert this into kilometer. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 centimeter. So you can convert this it as a 1200 kilometer. Then it is also correct. Or you can leave answer up to 12 multiplied 10 raised to 7 centimeter. Now next, exercise 13.1. First question, following are car parking charge near the railway station up to 4 hour rupees 60. 8 hours car parking time will cost 100 rupees. 12 hour time will cost 140 rupees. 20 hour time will cost 180 rupees. You need to check if the parking charge are in a direct proportion to time. Two quantity are in a direct proportion or not. How can you say that if the ratio are same, then they are in a direct proportion? So let's find first ratio. It is 4 by 60. So it is 1 by 50. Ratio for first one is what? 1 by 50. For second, 8 by 100. So 4 to the 8. So it is 2 by 50. So ratios are different. For third one, 12 by 140. So find factors. So it is 3 by 35. For next one, it is 25. 25 by 180. So find factors. So it is 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. is 3 by, here we have 4, 2 by 50. So ratios are different, that's why it is not in a direct proportion. We can write time and parking charge are not in direct proportion. When it is said to be in a direct proportion, when both all ratios are same, but you can see first ratio is 1 by 15, second is 2 by 25, 3 is 3 by 35. So it is not in a direct proportion because ratios are different. Now example 2, a mixture of paint is prepared by mixing 1 part of red pigment with the 8 part of base. In the following table, find the parts of base that needed to be added. Here, paint is prepared by mixing red pigment and base. So what is the part of, when the part of red pigment is 1, base is of 8 part. We need to find when the red pigment is of 4 part, what is the base? When it is 7, what is the base? When it is 12, what will be the base? And when it is 20, what will be the base? So here, this is our value of x and this is our value of y. Part of red pigment and we need to find the part of base. So this one is x1, y1, this is our x2, y2, x3, y3, x4, y4, x5, y5. Now it is in a direct proportion because if red pigment is increased, base is also increased. Red pigment is decreased, base is decreased. So for first we can write x1 divided by y1 is equal to x2 divided by 2. When x1 is 1, y1 is 8, 4 we need to find y2. Cross multiply by 2 with 1. So we get 1 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4 multiplied 8. So y2 is equal to 30. So this is our value of y2. For second, x1 divided by 1 is equal to x3 divided by 2. Again you can write x2 divided by 2 is equal to x3 divided by 3 because ratio will remain same. So 1 by 8, 1 is x1, 8 is y1 is equal to 7 by y3. Cross multiply, 1 multiplied by 3 is equal to 8 multiplied 7. So y3 is equal to 56. For next one, x1 divided by 1 is equal to x4 divided by 1. So x1 is 1, y1 is 8, x4 is 12, what is y2? Cross multiply. So y4 is equal to 96. Now for fourth one, x1 divided by 1 is equal to x5 divided by 5. So when x1 is 1, y1 is 8. When x5 is 20, what is y5? Cross multiply. y5 is equal to 160. Now we can write values in the table. So this one is 32, this is 56, this is 96, and this one is 160. 75 ml of base, how much red pigment should be mixed with 1800 ml of base? Now base is given in a ml and we need to find the red pigment. So here we can make a table that red pigment and second value is our base, that is in ml. So in first statement it is given that when one part of red pigment is there, base is of 75 ml. When base is 1800 ml, how much red pigments are required? So this is our value of x, this is the value of y. So x1, y1, this is x2, y1. So direct proportion, so x1 divided by 1 is equal to x2 divided by 2. Now x1 is 1, y1 is 75, x2 180. Cross multiply. 1 is multiplied with 1800, x2 is multiplied with 75. x2 we need to find, so take 75 and divide. So to find, we factorize this. So when red pigment is 24, at that time base is 1800 ml. Clear? Now next one. A machine in a soft drink factory fills 840 bottles in 6 hours. How much water will it fill in 5 hours? So if machine is working as a constant speed, so in 6 hours it fills 840 bottles. So in 5 hours, number of bottles are increasing or decreasing? If time is decreased, number of bottles will decrease because machine speed is same. So if it fills 840 bottles in 6 hours, we need to find how much bottle will it fill in a 5 hours. So we need to make a table. Time in hour and number of bottles. Now you might have a confusion that what should be our value of x and what should be our value of y. So instead of time and number of bottles, you can take number of bottles and time as a 1. Then also it gives the same answer. So here time is 6 hours, bottle is 840. When time is 5 hours, what is the number of bottles? So this is our x1 by 1, x2 by 1. x1 divided by 1 is equal to x2 divided by 2. So 6 by 840 is equal to 5 by 2. To find y2, take it in a multiplication with 6. Now 6 in a divide. So y2 will give 740. Now instead of time as a x and number of bottles as a y, if you write that number of bottles and time, and this value will be 840, 6, 5. If you make this kind of table, then also you will give the same answers. It is 5 and how many? So this will be our x1 by 1, this will be our x2 by 2. If you solve this, you will get x1 divided by 1, x2 divided by 2. Then you need to find x2, and it will give the same answer of 701. So it does not matter that you write time first and then number of bottles, or number of bottles first and time first. Same in the previous example. If you write base first, base is x1 by 1, x2 and rate pigment as a by 1 by 2, then it also give the same answer 24.